Bieber's new album is absolute trash. Sorry, hate to be a hater. I just speed listened to it all the way through, went through some of the lyrics as well. This album is unfocused,
I'm sorry, I don't see this doing well, and it feels just like a big marketing apparatus. It does not feel like genuine music. It feels like a guy who needs to release something to make money, and because it's not that good, we're going to lean heavily into marketing and say, oh, it's all about his relationship with Haley. It feels like he wrote this over a weekend. It does not feel like he worked really hard to release this. I could be wrong, and Bieber fans, feel free to correct.
G wasn't supposed to be there. Ass. It is straight ass. The whole thing is trash. On half the songs, the music is blasting, and you can barely even hear him singing. He mumbles through most of his lyrics.
Justin Bieber's new album, flop or hit? The numbers are in, babe. We have to talk about this. But first, welcome to Inside Hollywood, where the spotlight never fades and the drama never sleeps. Hit that subscribe and let's get into it. Justin Bieber's surprise album has been blocked from hitting #1 by hip-hop legends, no less. Yup, Swag debuted strong. It's a bestseller, but it hasn't reached chart topper status just yet. It's currently sitting at #2 on the iTunes Top Albums chart. And not just that, two different versions of the album are in the top 20, with another hanging around at number 19, so technically, he's triple threading the charts right now. And keep in mind this album has only been out for a few hours. A lot of people haven't even realized that Justin Bieber just dropped a whole damn project. And it wasn't heavily promoted, which is wild considering he's one of the biggest pop stars on the planet, so who's blocking him? Well, Bieber is currently trailing behind three hip-hop titans, the group Eclipse, made up of Pusha T and Malice, just came back swinging with Let God Sort Them Out. Longtime fans were starving for this return, and the album immediately shot to the top of the charts. Now, let's talk about songs, because some of them are already charting on iTunes. And the one that everyone is talking about, Walking Away. That song is making major headlines because, allegedly, it's about his marriage, like oof. You can feel the pain in that one. Here's a quick rundown of the tracks making waves. Things You Do was the first to enter the top song charts. So here's the tea. Things You Do entered the top 10 on the US Apple Music charts. Then All I Can Take shot all the way to #1, period. Yukon in the top 10. Go Baby also in the top 10 on the US Apple Music charts. And guess what? Wait is Justin Bieber and Ghana's collab, yup, also in the top 10. And let's not forget, Daisy's entered the top 10 too. And All I Can Take popped back into the top 5 again. So clearly, it's going back and forth, bouncing around the charts like crazy. Meanwhile, the Swag album itself is sitting pretty at #2 right now, so here's the current rundown of songs charting in the top 10 on Apple Music. All I Can Take #1, Daisy's Way It Is, Go Baby, Yukon, Things You Do. Honestly, that's a solid lineup. Now, is it enough to push the whole album to #1? That's still up in the air. The stats are a little too fresh to make any solid predictions, but some folks are already betting on it. There's chatter about the album having a real shot at going #1. Let's not forget Justin has a serious history of first-week domination. So let's run through those real quick. My World EP sold 137,000 copies in its first week, debuted at #6 on the Billboard 200. My World 2.0 sold 283,000 first week, debuted at #1. Under the Mistletoe sold 210,000, also debuted at #1. Purpose, Iconic, sold 649,000 in its first week. That's right, #1. Changes sold 231,000 first week, again, debuted at #1. So, historically, the boy knows how to dominate a chart. Let's see if Swag continues the legacy. And then we have Justice, which was his last album. It sold 154,000 copies in its first week and debuted at #1. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure on Justin and Swag to be a huge success. But listen, let's be real. A lot of those previous albums had serious promotion behind them, like weeks of lead-up, interviews, performances, appearances, the whole 9 yards. And I believe in promotion, okay? These surprise albums, they scare me, because there's always a big chance they just don't land the way they should. Personally, I don't love it. I'm old school. I like when artists announce their album, do a press tour, hit up every late-night show, drop a couple of singles, and build the hype. That's the kind of rollout that usually works unless you're Beyoncé. Because let's be honest, she can drop anything out of nowhere and people will eat it up like hot cakes. She's the exception. But with Justin, I do think the believers are going to be believing. I really do. I think this album will hit #1. Now, will it sell as much as the others? Maybe not. It might fall just a little under that 154,000 mark, but it's still going to do really well. And here's the thing right now, there's momentum, and as the days go by, if some of these songs start blowing up on TikTok, that could change everything, like it or not. TikTok is basically the A and R rep of this generation. It decides what's hot. A song goes viral, then boom, it's everywhere. Airplay, Billboard, radio, Spotify playlists. The full package. So if Justin manages to get a couple of viral TikTok hits from Swag, that'll give the album the extra push it needs. Right now, betting odds are saying there's a 79% chance that he sells around 154,000 again and debuts at number 1. That's what the market's predicting, but I'm curious, what's your guess? What do you think? What number do it's going to land at on Billboard? So let me know in the comments, what's your take? I seriously love hearing from y'all. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. See you in next video. Bye.